Alright people, MacBoss here again. Welcome back to some more Silent Hill 2. We're just going to continue on where we left off here. Still in the apartment. Still trying to find our way out and over to the lake. I can't remember actually what I was doing in the last episode. See, this is what happens if you take too long a break in like a Silent Hill game. Because you need to remember exactly what you were doing and where you need to be going next. Let's see. Okay. Well, we haven't been into that room 103 apparently. That's the courtyard out there. I think that's the incorrect place to be at. Just go check upstairs quickly. See what's up here. Right, can we get in here? Alright. Let's see, is there anywhere we've not been up here? Right. This episode could be just quite a bit of me being lost, because I've forgotten exactly what it was I was supposed to be doing. Alright, yeah, I think we need to get to the other side of those bars there. I'm an idiot. And then I think we can go through the fire escape into the next building. I think that's what we're supposed to do. I forgot those bars were on this floor, so I have to go down the whole way and back around like an idiot. Alright James, let's go. Alright, and here. Okay, and if oh yeah, those bars are there too, of course. So we'll need to go in through the room with the clock in it here, which is exactly where we started. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Well, that was a waste of time. I'm a bit slow today, don't worry. Well, oh, what the hell is the soundtrack doing that for? Ah, what's going on? Alright, let's just get the hell out of here. Ah, what is going on? Alright, that was weird. Thought we were going to get attacked there. I don't remember that happening either. Normally, when I'm playing this, like, cause it's like the 100th time, or whatever, I don't really get that jumpy anymore. Cause I sort of know what's going on. But then sometimes you forget stuff, and then that there happens. Fire escape key. There we go. Alright, finally gonna get out of this apartment building and into another apartment building. Well, this is weird. There's no fire escape outside the door. Maybe they knocked it down when they built the building next door. I think I can get into the building if I go through the window. Yeah, well, you've got nothing to lose, James. I don't know why they wouldn't just cover up that door if they were just going to have it lead to nowhere. But, how well. Alright. There's no broken down bed. Alright, well, that's going to be useful. Nothing over there. Oh. That toilet does not look good. Something stuck inside. Will you take it out? Yeah, sure, why not? Would never do this if it was me, but... Alright, what did you get, James? Looks like a wallet or some kind of memo 3, 12, 1, 18. Okay. Now I'm gonna try to memorize this. Cause I think, yeah, I know what that's for now. It's for a safe combination, which is not in here. This is the room we were just in. God damn it. Yeah, over here, isn't it? Alright, there's the safe. What's with the music? Right, what the hell was that combination again? Right, 1 and then 12. No. Oh god damn it, I've forgotten it. Alright, hold on, we had to go back. We'll have to go back. Yeah. Yeah, I've forgotten it. God damn it. I need to go back and write it down like an idiot. Did we pick it up? No, we don't have the combination on us. I think we have to go back and... Yeah, it's not here. God damn it. Yeah, I thought we picked it up, but well... Guess it just stays over there. Oh, what are you looking at, James? The safe? Alright, well... Did you drop there? Oh, there's the wall. Some kind of memo. Alright, 3, and then that's arrows going right, and then 12 going left, and 1 going right. No, left to 1, and then right to 18. Okay. Just writing this down here. I've actually got a bit of pen. I've got a pen and a bit of paper writing this down. I have such a terrible memory. I miss games that actually make you do stuff like this. Where you actually have to, you know, write stuff down for clues and stuff. It's pretty old school, but yeah. That combination to the safe is different each time, I'm pretty sure, so that's why you can never just remember the thing. Now, okay. There we go, and then we need to go this way. Alright, and then we need to go this way. And then we need to go this way, and that is it. Nice one, James. Handgun ammo, nice. Handgun ammo, handgun ammo. Lots of ammo for a handgun. Now that's why it's worth opening that. Gives you a nice little advantage. Oh, health drink, nice. And let's head through this door, lad. Right, what? Oh, hello, mate. Bang. There you go. Just lie down. There you go. Locked, of course. With this window. Yeah. Can't interact with it. I don't know why the soundtrack's going all weird here. Don't have a map, of course. Alright, that's the map of the town. God damn it. Can't get in there. Just check it over here. Alright, what's in this room? Doesn't seem to be a wide lot. Oh, that sound effect. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be anything useful in there at all. Now, exit. Right, well, that's not the exit. Must be that door on the other side of the hall. That's blocked over. Oh, what's that? It's locked. There's a note stuck on the door. Dear Tim, I have to run an errand. I'm going out. I left the house key with Uncle David. You know where he lives. Keys in the room, first floor staircase. Back soon. Watch the place while I'm gone. What is... Oh, hello. Let's try not to... right, you're going down, lad. Bang. Go down. X. Stomp on it. Alright, there we go. It's locked. Right, I'm fairly certain that door's the way out. We need to get a key for it first. But what we have to do is we'll have to go downstairs and we'll get the key out of that room that note can't even speak. That note mentioned. Now I need to be careful here because there's a map around here that if you miss it, it's pretty annoying. There we go. The way it was just lying in the floor there, like it's nearly impossible to find it if you didn't know it was already there. I think the first time through I didn't even find that map, and then I was just running about. It took ages to get out of here. Like I don't think you can get away with that these days if you don't absolutely signpost everything. There's somebody on the internet going, "Oh, this game, it's so unfair and difficult, and you screw these developers, blah blah blah." But I know it's kind of I sort of miss the challenge from some games in a lot of ways, because now games are designed that like they're always holding your hand the whole way through nearly, and like making sure everything's pretty easy. I think that's why I enjoyed Dark Souls and Bloodborne a lot. They really don't the developers of that really don't give a fuck if the player can't finish the game. They just wanted to make a challenging game, and you have to really find your own way through those games. And I know it turns a lot of people off Dark Souls and stuff because of those reasons, because you're not really sure what you're doing a lot of time. But once you figure out like what you're supposed to do, and you haven't read it on the internet and somebody hasn't told you how to do it, and you just figured it out, it's just such a good feeling. Like I got that from these old horror games all the time too. I think that's the reason I really enjoyed horror games, is because back in the day they didn't hold your hand a lot either. 3 buy coins, yeah, DOS play, Formless one. Okay, yeah, we need coins for this. We've got 2 of them already. I remember this puzzle, so we should be alright here. Yeah, we have all the coins. We put them in a certain order in these depressions on the table here. But yeah, I was saying back in the day, that's why I really enjoyed horror games, is because a lot of the time you didn't really know what you were doing, and they were pretty difficult. But when you figured something out, you felt really like yeah, well, you'd achieved something, and it was like, oh yeah, I'm a genius. I figured out how to get out of this fucking building at last. I was playing the first Resident Evil on GameCube this year, because the remastered HD version came out. And then I went back and got it on GameCube, because I just, I got a GameCube just to play Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes, and that was the only game I had on it, and I thought it was a bit of a waste of a console, so I decided to pick up some more games. So I picked up Resi, the remake on that, and talking about games that don't really hold your hand, that's another one. It sort of doesn't really like give you much direction. You just have to figure out things on your own. I really loved that game too. Out of all the Resident Evils I played, I think it's definitely my favourite one. I have tried 2 and 3 on PS1, but I just couldn't get into them because I kind of missed them the first time around, if you know what I mean. And going back to them these days without sort of nostalgia or the sort of knowing what you're doing, it's kind of hard to persevere. So 2 and 3, I really hope they get remade at some point. And I've played 4, of course. Everybody's played 4. Everybody, there's a lot of people who'd say it's one of the best games ever made, and yeah, I could agree with that, I guess. I mean, I enjoy it, but I always preferred Silent Hill to Resi. Don't know, I think it's just Silent Hill was more puzzle and psychological and horror based like that instead of action, but they're both great. Alright, Angela, how are you doing?
I'm James.
Angela.
Angela, okay. I don't know what you're planning, but there's always another way.
Really? But You're the same as me. It's easier just to run. Besides, it's what we deserve.
No, I'm not like you.
You afraid? I'm sorry.
It's okay. Did you find your mother?
Not yet. She's not anywhere.
Did she live in this apartment building?
I don't know.
So, all you know is she lived in this town.
What did you say? How do you know that?
You mentioned
Just
it.
figured, because this is where you're looking for her. How else would I know?
Yeah.
Am I right?
I'm so tired.
So, why did you come to this town anyway?
I'm sorry. Did you find the person you're looking for?
Not yet. Her name's Mary. She's my wife.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Anyway, she's dead. I don't know why I think she's here.
She's dead?
Don't worry. I'm not crazy. At least, I don't think so.
I've got to find my mama.
Should I go with you? This town's dangerous. Now I know what you meant back there in the cemetery.
I'll be okay by myself. Besides, I'd just slow you down.
What about that?
Yeah, careful with that knife.
You hold it for me?
Sure. No problem.
If I kept it, I'm not sure what I might do.
Hey, calm down now, lad.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've been bad. Please, don't.
Well, that was weird. Okay, so we've got this knife now. Now that knife is important for one of the endings you get. Whoa, what are you looking at, James? A coin. Oh yeah, we've got the coin for the thing now. The mirror. Now there's a picture in here on the ground. If you look at it, it gives a bit of backstory. Photo. Now it's a mother and daughter, and the father has been ripped out of the photo. Now that is important. Since we found it in here, you would have to assume that it belongs to Angela, and that's important for her backstory, that photo there. It's actually quite hard to see it on the ground there if you didn't know it was there. I think I found it by accident the first time. Alright, let's get our light back on, James. We've got that coin there, so we can head back to that puzzle and hopefully get the key that will lead us to... Oops, turned off the light. Run! Alright, where are we going here? Yeah, room 105. Come on. Oh, yeah, went past it, looking at it. Alright, there we go. Yeah, as I was saying before that cutscene, talking about Resi, yeah, I really enjoyed playing that on GameCube this year. It's a really cool experience, and it still looks great for a 2001 game. So does Silent Hill, for a matter of fact, here as I'm playing it. Sort of the way it's done with lighting and stuff, it looks great, and far superior to the HD collection version as well. Right, we need to put this coin here, I believe, and the next one, I think it is the prisoner. I've memorized where to put these, so we don't really need to bother reading the puzzle again. Pretty sure that goes there, and then the final key, which is here, the snake. It goes over here. Hopefully, please tell me I'm right. Yeah, there's the click. All right, let's. Got the house key. I'm gonna head back upstairs to the door that had the note pinned on it. But we'll just save here quickly. Yep, there we go. We're only an hour and 15 minutes on. Now it feels longer than that, but I guess because I've been taking breaks in between each playthrough. And the first time through, I think it took me like 8 hours to have gotten just to this bit, which is a joke, but I was 7, I had no idea what I was doing. Like, some back in the day, some game sessions were just literally you running around for hours, having no idea what you were doing. I kind of miss those days, to be honest, where games lasted months. Because you really, I had no internet away back then when I was a kid, and you couldn't like just cheat and go, I don't know what I'm doing, quick look it up online. And if your mates, any of my mates at that age, none of them were really playing horror games. Not because they were scared or anything, but they always like, oh, they're so slow and nothing happens, and like so they were mainly like focused on like, I know, Tekken and fighting games and stuff like that. So yeah, you were kind of lost for ages back in the day in games. Kind of miss that, because now it takes me maybe, depending on what kind of game it is, if it's an RPG or if it's just a shooter or something, it can take anywhere between, it can take as little as maybe a few days to complete, or maybe 2 weeks. But if it's a big long RPG, it could take a month, maybe more. That's why I'm looking to getting into The Witcher later this year. I've heard really good things about that, and I'm looking to get into a big, nice RPG for this generation, because I only jumped to PS4 this year, like, and I only have about 5 games on it at the minute. I'm sort of saving all my money at the moment for the Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain, the collector's edition, and all that stuff. So I'm not really buying any new PS4 games at the minute, because I'm sort of saving for that. But once I've got that, and maybe near Christmas, I'm going to pick up a few big games that came out this year, like Witcher and Batman, and Fallout 4's out near the end of the year. So there's going to be a lot of stuff to record coming up near around Christmas time. I'm really looking forward to Let's Play those games, because RPG, I think a lot of people can, really get interested in that stuff. But anyway, I think I'm going to save here, people. We'll end this episode of Silent Hill here today. Okay, there we go. Alright, well, if you enjoyed this video, please hit like and subscribe, and I will see you here again. Mike Boss signing out. See you later, people.